Hey everyone, just came across this bear, was digging a trap, and the bear showed up. So I went into sneaky mode and I tried to attack the bear. But I believe he's going to smell me because it says there's a comfortable blowing, the air is comfortable, blowing a blowing a gentle breeze from the west. My weight is a bit higher than I would like. I think the heavier you are, the louder you are. We're going to see if we can get this bear. We're going slowly. Ah, there he goes. He gives chase. Alright, immediately. So now we're on a bear hunt. He's outbeared us. We're just going around back to where we were before. And there he is, right there. In case you didn't see, he was quickly here and he hid. Alright, so the bear wants to give chase. I want to see if he can get stuck on this trap. Okay, he doesn't get stuck, okay. Right. The dead bear, and let's look at the damage assessment. Alright. Got a very minor laceration, that's going to be nothing. This can be something that's a serious laceration. Minor bleeding. What's this one? Oh, is this one also serious? Can't tell. Serious. Okay, yeah. 3 serious. Alright, so I will need a bandage. Luckily though, I recently discovered some lakes, near some water, so I can do that. You might see as my character walks, there'll be some red spots. Let's go find these red spots. That'll be the blood dripping, luckily it's minor bleeding, so it won't be a great deal of blood. I believe it's the next tile, or the next one. That should have a lake. Must be off. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, so I was off by another screen. That was somewhere else, but I must have lost track when I was chasing the bear. Alright, so let's just drink some water. Alright, so now this has turned into a impromptu how to heal yourself. As you can see, the first minor wound has already gone down. So that's already disappeared, and the serious wounds have all declined by 1. So far so good. Alright, so let's look at these serious wounds. It says the wound could use a few stitches, but I am not going to use stitches. I'm going to use bandages. So it will help coagulate the blood, which will mean I think coagulation is to decrease viscosity, I believe. It makes it less fluid, more simple. So it'll help with the bleeding. Kind of like if you cut yourself, like a small cut, let's say a small cut, not a major cut. If you don't do anything to it, eventually the blood will just harden and it will stop the blood from flowing. That's what a bandage will do. Rain. I love rain. It rained a lot here. Alright. Now which one did I bandage? Oh, no, not this one. It's not recently disinfected, but we don't need to disinfect anything right now because there's no infection. So let's put another bandage on this. Actually, let's do. You know what? I want to do what I said I wouldn't do. I want to put the needle. This will sew in the skin of major. So I was reading that. Major wounds back together in order to stop the blood loss and help the healing process. Requires a needle and some thread. Let's do that. I have a needle. Do I have a needle? No, I don't. I have to make a needle though. We'll see what the needle does. Must have a small cutting tool. A small cutting tool, not a saber. Okay. Saber can be used to cut things, but apparently not small things. So now we have that. And I think it's going to be a bug. I actually think it's going to take all my string away. But let's see. This is all for science. You can't. So that wound. Oh, look at that! Got rid of all my string, and it was a failure. And what? 2 needles? Huh. Okay. Well. So, if you're ever hurt, you don't have to listen to me, but take it from me. Do not sew your wounds together, or you'll lose all your thread, like I just did. So, no more fishing poles unless I tear up my clothes. Alright, so that's a good lesson to learn. No more string. No more thread. Oh, sorry, I was watching a show earlier. Alright. So that sound and action you just heard, you've acquired a dirty bandage. Means that you didn't quite do it right, so you have to try it again. So we're gonna put the bandage on until it sticks. This has a chance to improve your health skill, your first aid. So something that's useful if you have like a minor cut from crafting or something like that to practice with your bandages. Alright, there we are. Now we got it in there. Bandage. Yep. Bandage. Not bandage. Ooh, but serious though. I actually think it's more serious than it was before. Alright, let's put it in there. So the bear got me a little bit this time. Oh wow, look at that, first time. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to be frugal with your bandages. I have three bandages on now, and then I have 2 dirty bandages, so that's 5, and 8 other bandages. And what I do is I make sure I never lose bandages. You can always reuse bandages. You just have to do a little trick, and I'll show you. What happens is, when the bandage is on the wound, we'll use this wound since it's a very minor wound with no bleeding. It doesn't actually need a bandage, so it's okay if I take the bandage off. Oh, there's my skill increase. I wonder if you can bandage a bandage wound. Okay. The game does have like an anti-dummy effect. Okay, that's good at least. Just testing it out. And if your wound isn't ever infected, let's check our wounds. No infection. No infection. No infection. You can use it with water, which I usually use. Or, I guess if you're desperate, you can use alcohol, which actually I have the two that it doesn't recommend. Wine and brandy are not so helpful. I think that's exactly what I have. Brandy and wine. Okay, so I don't have great disinfectants right now. I wonder why wine and brandy. I guess maybe wine is fermented grapes. Maybe the yeast? No, I don't know. Should look at that. Why wine and brandy are not good as disinfectants. Okay, here we've applied the bandage. Bandage 46, bandage 43. This is the first bandage, and you can see it's already healing much quicker than the one before. Here's this bandage as well, which is going down a bit. Alright, and then we have this one. So it's bandaged. But here we're going to remove the bandage, because this is a minor wound and you don't need it. And when these wounds become less serious, when they become minor, like maybe in the 20s or in the teens, I will also do this action. So first of all, you select the wound. You see it's minor, no bleeding, no infection, so it's okay. We're going to wash the wound. You might need to do this if you do have bandage and the wound becomes infected. You might need to wash the wound to get the infection out and then put the bandage back. Or if you have no bandages and you're infected, you can wash it out that way. So now we'll go back here, and there it is. Actually, it might have went up one. That's okay though, it's a very minor wound. So we're just gonna eat some. Is it just me, or are the needles multiplying? So there's 3 needles now. It's a bit weird. I thought I made 1. There were 4 buttons before. I thought I made 1, but I actually made 2, and now there are 3. I'm going to review this video though, but it looks like something's happening. Okay, well now I have 4 bandages in my inventory, 3 bandages on my wounds, and 6 bandages in my inventory. So what I'm going to do is wash all the dirty bandages. For this you will need water, and I believe you will need water in the area, not water in your inventory. that should be it. Nope, one more. And since it's raining right now, I'm not feeling the best of moods. I mean, me personally, not my character. I'm not sure how the character feels affected. But here my character is standing butt naked in the early dawn hours with a chilly air and a weak gust blowing from the east. So I get a bit dyslexic when I read that. I think the air is chilly, period, blowing a weak gust from the west. Or maybe it should be comma. Okay, now I think I'm just reading it wrong. Okay. And I'm going to check the winds again. 14, 38, 39, 42. As you can see, they are healing, and they're healing fairly rapidly. I think the most important thing is rest. Not rest, but when you're injured and you have serious injuries, maybe just find a place and wait a bit. And so I am going to sleep. We'll see how the winds recover. The rain wakes you up. Yeah, we're still in the early dawn hours. Let's sleep some more rain. Right. So now we're not tired anymore. Let's check our wounds out. Look at that. Oh, it's only gone down a little bit, not too much. Not a great amount. But luckily so far, no infection, no bleeding. The bleeding is gone, so that's good. We want to see if any infections come up. I'll keep it up. Right now we have to go finish our tracks. No. There's a house nearby. I'm going to make some statues for them. There's a friendly little adventurer, like a coup de bois or something. I actually think he's the resident of the house, because he's in the same area of it. And so now, let's see if they can help me out with being sick. I don't know if huts actually have that option, but we'll find out soon enough. Small huts, not trade posts, can help you with feeling sick. I know you can ask for help at Indian native lodges, but we'll see. Or wigwams? I don't know what they're called. Lodges, wigwams, huts. So the house is located on the east side of this lake. Look at that marmot there showing off how fast it is. Ooh, no, the house is stupid it is. Yes, marmot, come to me. Yes. I'm assuming that marmots are not known for their intelligence. That marmot was moving faster than I did, and it was far away and it ran towards me. Is it marmots that are rumored to be the ones that run off cliffs? Because that's making a lot of sense right now. I mean, it literally ran to death when death cannot catch it. Hey there, homebrew. Wait, what am I doing here? Not yet. Maybe we should skin that marmot for its fur and give it to him as a gift. That'll make a nice gift, a more cheap gift. I remember now, I've actually knocked on the house a few times, and it has not answered yet, so it may not want to talk to me. we'll see what this fellow has in store. Yep, more of it. I actually might cook some food as well. This would be a great opportunity, since it's raining and the ground is wet, to show you how pyrite and selects can make a fire. Even in the rain, it can make a fire. Even if it's not covered up, it can make a fire. So this, you have these two wonderful stones, or minerals, pyrite and selects, or flint. You can make a fire anytime, anywhere, except perhaps on the water. I think it is limited to that. But we can always try it out. Oh, looks like my skinning skill is very poor. Let's check on sitting off. Look at those bone needles as gifts. Might make a little small gift or trade item or something like that. It'd be worth something. Fat makes a nice little gift. But I could also use it. No, I can't use it with the meat because there are no berries now. I actually figured where I killed the bear and get the mark on the map. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a fire the proper way. I made an intro on how to make a fire, but it's a very long time to get a fire. I think it took about 30 minutes. Okay, we're just guessing which one is a birch tree. Okay, I'm going to guess this little white thing is a birch tree. Looks more different than the rest. Alright, let's get some nice items to start a fire with. I'm actually a little bit worried about lighting a fire in the rain and having the game crash, so I might save it before I make a fire. Okay, we'll try that. Let's first save. Let's have a countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 seconds or so. I'll look on the video and see how much it actually was. That's my rough estimate. So quite a long save. Alright, so here we're going to do light a fire with selects and pyrite. Relatively easy and fast. Increasing your chances dramatically. Oh, look at that. As soon as I lit the fire, the rain went away. Oh, and the birch bark got used up. Okay. We'll smoke the meat. I think my cooking skill is up there. I think if you smoke meat, you have a higher chance of not burning it. But when your cooking skill is low, like 30 or even your 40s and below, I feel safer with cooking food. You know, it doesn't last as long, but you have a higher chance of cooking it. So there's success. Let's just, you know what, let's not do what I tell you to do. Let's cook it and see if it cooks or not. This will just be half and half. Look at that, ruined your meal. It may not be anything, but it may be something. I do think smoking greatly increases the chance of success. Wow, actually that marmot gave me some meat, some more meat. Let's smoke it. Still be a failure though. We'll see. Oh, and then we'll check our wounds to see if we have an infection yet. See that? Burned, you know, smoking. So let's do 2 smokings, 2 cooking. Oh, I see that, so it's half and half. Actually, it's even. Alright, let's look at our wounds first. Minor wound, now, no longer serious. Minor wound. Minor. Almost minor. Okay, well, no infection, no bleeding. I'm really tempted to do cauterizing, but I believe it's going to do far more damage than good. Because I think cauterizing is to prevent infection, and it's not infected. I actually think cauterizing might be for serious infections. Oh, a freely burning wound, not an infected wound, a burning wound. Oh, a bleeding wound. So, if I had serious bleeding, not minor bleeding, like I did before, I would do cauterizing. Alright, well, I think that's the end of this video. I don't think I'll have any infections. And, yeah, so I'll just be carving up some stone statues for some people who probably don't want to even see me. Alright, take care, and have a good day.